That means it's a story time stream. You want to talk about the time I shit my pants in kindergarten? So, little old squirrel me. I'm not referring to myself as a squirrel.
Please don't.
Little old me. I was in Miss Perry's class, and it was reading time. I don't know how old I was. Probably like 8 or 9. No, that's way too old to shit myself.
Yeah, you're like 5 or 6.
Yeah. I was 5 or 6, and I think we just came from recess. So I'm like talking to all the girls at recess, you know, getting their mom's numbers on some notebook paper, right? It's time for reading time. You know, do you remember those little newspaper like type shit that we had in kindergarten? I don't know if y'all had it, but they weren't newspapers, but they were like the texture of newspaper. Well, we had
I
those.
remember ripping it once.
Bro, they were so easy to rip. They sucked. So, we're just reading that. And so, I get up. The school that I went to, we had restrooms right next to our classroom. So you could just walk into it. And so, I go up to the door. I rattle the knob. And it's locked. But I really have to go. The rumbly in my tumbly is getting louder. And so, I go back to my chair. And my stomach starts hurting even more. I don't know what I was thinking, but I thought that like moving back and forth like in my chair would help. Cause you know, I think that helps me when I pee.
That just primes it, bro. That just primes it.
It was priming it. I thought it would help cause that's what I do when I pee. I move around, so like I don't know my logic around that. That did not fucking help. I'm sitting by this girl named Melanie. And Melanie, she wasn't afraid to speak her mind. She would always tell me how, like, weird I was in elementary. So, I'm about to explode. I'm like a volcano about to erupt. And Miss Perry, she starts talking about the next story. But all I'm thinking about is the story I'm about to tell to my mom when I shit my pants. Because it just lets loose, bro. I'm talking like diarrhea, not even... it was diarrhea, bro. It wasn't even solid. And so, I feel it in my pants, like, I feel a rash start to form, like, I don't move, I don't say nothing.
Is it warm?
It was warm, it was like Shrek Swamp, bro. I don't say nothing, I think I'm as smooth as butter, bro. I think that nobody notices. But then you start smelling something. And that fucking girl, Melanie, she raises her hand. Miss Perry calls on her. She's like, "What is it, Melanie?" Melanie's like, "It smells like poop over here." And I start shaking. I start shaking because Miss Perry is coming around us. And I don't want to get up. Because if I get up, it's coming down. So she goes around to everyone and she's just looking. She's like, "Did you do it?" And everyone's shaking their head no. She comes to me. She looks at me. I thought I was so smooth, but I was never smooth. Bro, she's like, was it you, Cameron?" And I just start bawling. I'm like, and then I get sent to the office and I have to go home. And then my mom has to wash my butt while I look down in shame because I still don't know how to shower at that point. I didn't know how to shower at 5 or 6, I'll say it.
No, right now you don't know.
I know how to shower. This squirrel can groom itself. But that's the story of how I shat myself in not fifth grade, kindergarten.